to halt the run, and the play by Anunoby as he finishes.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. DiVincenzo driving. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And the basket by Halliburton.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Pass to Achua. Back to Randall. Now here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson misses. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Siakam in the post. Randall's there. Now here's Turner. Achua defending. Nice shot by Turner.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Randall goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randall is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Yep, that one goes.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Brunson against Siakam. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 6-point game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change. And, of course, they know. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
The kick out to Brunson. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. The rebound by Turner.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Halliburton on the attack, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Left side Brunson for 3. Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 5.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And so it's Indiana closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shots. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam out there, Benedict Mathurin, then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2.
16.
Anunoby against Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. New York trailing. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Rejected by Siakam.
Well, that size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Nice shot by Turner.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Randall, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Turner, screen on Randall. Pass to Turner. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Over on Anunoby. And it's Mathurin missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Benedict Mathurin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid of the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in itself will carve a spot for you in this league. How about that? Running the pick and roll to perfection. Evident that Miles Turner loves these situations.
Randall on the screen. Pass to Anunoby. Driving inside. Pacers with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Nembhard. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got 10.
Brunson sees any daylight. He's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Indiana leading.
2 minutes.
And here's Siakam for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
So fast to get out in transition. Pascal Siakam dangerous in the open floor.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Anunoby. 1:37 left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Achua with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. And Turner with the block. Here's Nembhard from downtown. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Now a timeout called by New York. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Number 23. Mitchell.
So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 8. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Brunson, a screen on Mathurin. Anunoby on the take. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
And here's Turner from the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Fast break, New York. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Randall, a screen on Halliburton.
Well, this is great defense from Miles Turner. High activity level, doesn't give up anything easy.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing, right side. Here's Nembhard. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer off the mark. Anunoby on the wing. Going inside. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Mathurin. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's McBride in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Down low. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Bogdanovic.
You've got to stay attached to Alec Burks. What a job in transition as he takes off toward the rim.
McConnell passes to Smith. Here's Nesmith. Outside Walker. Here he goes. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
Pass to McBride. Back to Burks. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, Burks has exceptional athleticism, and ooh, he flies to the cup.
To the left wing. The three, Smith. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Bogdanovic passes to Robinson. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see. Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Here's McBride. Connects from downtown.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Smith outside. Pass to Toppin. Back to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Robinson with a steal. Burks for three. And the Knicks, another three.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Pacers lead 45-38.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Toppin. It's rebounded by New York. Right side, Burks. To the paint. And a big finish by Robinson.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. McConnell against Hart. Back to Toppin. Shot is up. Indiana again missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's McBride. Back to Burks. From deep three-point land.
New York, Miles McBride.
Man, we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Indiana's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Nesmith. Smith outside. It's Walker on the wing. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That one's good for 2. Burks has got 9 points now in the second half.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here.
2 shots.
And so McConnell nails them both. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Brunson. Randall on the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, wow! A bomb from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson. My goodness, that was deep.
And here's Turner from the arc. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. They've got Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Now Turner, clock at 6. Siakam the screen. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Over to the left wing. Achua passes to Brunson. And Turner with the block. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with it. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time.
Jalen Brunson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Back to Turner. And so he draws the hand. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was slow.
At the line. 2 shots.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Brunson. Randall on the screen. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Randall. And too long on the shot.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Well, just 2 playoff appearances for the Knicks in the last decade, but 2 and 3 seasons for Tom Thibodeau.
And B.A., I think you can certainly say in 2 of those 3 seasons, this is an organization and a team that exceeded expectation. And now you have pieces like Mitchell Robinson, the young big who is such a presence at the rim, and Jalen Brunson triggering all the action from the point guard position. Well, you add another piece or 2 and look out for the New York Knicks. You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length to dominate.
Now a timeout called by New York. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Out to DiVincenzo. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson finds Randall. Here's Achua. They need this. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. That shot is off. 8 for 13 so far. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 8. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
Dante DiVincenzo.
As for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Nembhard.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Turner. 4-3. Unable to get that one. On the break. And that's an intentional foul.
Andrew Nembhard. 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. Brunson to the basket. It's good.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Out to the right wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 21.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance. And just a huge answer right there with a 3 of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Siakam, pass to Turner. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Up and in on the layup. 23 points in the game.
You want the answer. Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
They set the pick. Here's Anunoby. And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Back to Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is...
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his 3rd foul so far.
4th team foul.
29 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Halliburton up top. Anunoby covering. Now here's Turner. Pass to Nembhard. Indiana calls timeout. They're on top by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the game.
Get loud and let them hear it.
Achua with a steal. And again, New York run on the court in transition. Anunoby can't get it to go. And stolen by Brunson. The 3, DiVincenzo. And nails the tray.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so the big win by Indiana in an alley. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Good on the shot.
How about Gobert on the attack? This is why his guys encourage him to look for a shot.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
And that one drops for him.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Picked by Randall. From deep, Brunson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Randall against Edwards. The kick out to Towns. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now here's Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Towns, a screen on Brunson. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Back to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And now the Knicks on the break. Outside for Randall. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league. Period.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status. So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now, McDaniels, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Brunson. No scoring in this one. New York, no good that time either. 10 points separating the teams. To the right side. Inside. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. He takes it in. Back to Gobert. Randall grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Conley against Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here's Robinson. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Outside for Robinson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Conley surveying the D. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. Can't get it to fall.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And here's Brunson outside. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Minnesota. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Timberwolves?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small 4. That's the 5 for New York right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Now Randall, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Top of the key jumper, no good. Now here's McDaniels. Started by Robinson. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. Michael Conley making his last shot. DiVincenzo with the screen for Brunson. Takes it inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 5.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
First team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Conley up top. Brunson covering. Back to Gobert. Clock at 4. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns a screen on Anunoby. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Going inside, DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And if you're a guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Edwards with the screen for Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Edwards against Anunoby. Left side, Edwards. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. what a well-rounded player.
From deep, Brunson gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 5.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoyed going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Now, Brunson. Outside for Randall. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain the possession. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 9 points. Shot clock at 3. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 10 points.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Outside, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Edwards drives in. Gobert. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Brunson kicks to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. Back to Robinson. They grab their own miss. Tries yet again. Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Outside for Randall. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Official.
The previous play is under review.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the keep in the call is his. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The Timberwolves, 24.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Morris. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. They set the pick. Passes it to Reed. Now here's Anderson. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Anderson, a screen on Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Anderson slams it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Hart with it. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with the screen. Driving to the basket. And McBride gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
The kick out to Anderson. Tries again. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Burks sets a screen for Hart. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McLaughlin. Scoreless thus far. The pass to Reed. They set the pick. Morris passes to McLaughlin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
New York ball.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Knocks it loose. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Morris kicks to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. The dish to Anderson. And he gets the bucket. Anderson's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
There's a good screen. Bogdanovich goes in. Count that one. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter.
There he's showing you he can run the show himself in that pick and roll. That's a nice play from Bogdanovich.
Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hart. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Burks on the wing. Still scoreless. Here's Achua. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Anderson outside. The Knicks pull it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
Towns a screen on Brunson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Here's Randall. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he sinks the second.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander.
And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Robinson finds DiVincenzo. Back to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Conley. Runs in the pass to Robinson. Gets the front of the rim and out. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns a screen on Anunoby. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Randall outside. Here he goes. And Randall throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Edwards a screen on Brunson. Conley finds Edwards. To the middle. They get it back. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby against Edwards. Gobert the screen. Second chance shot. Edwards can't hit. Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby passes to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Randall with a screen for Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. That's a 2 from Towns. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside, here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 14 points for Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Here's Robinson driving inside. Count the basket. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. He kicks to Randall. To the middle. Stolen by McDaniels. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
I
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what makes him so tough.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Conley kicks to Gobert. Towns in the corner. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attacking.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
We have some exciting NBA action. Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Outside Walker. Lets it go from deep. And it's Turner that time on the assist by Walker.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Conley. And there it is for him.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
BA, just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Indiana. And that one's good from Conley.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Pass to Turner. Another one falls for Indiana. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Towns, a screen on Halliburton. And here's Edwards outside. Pacers with a rebound. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels finds Conley. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Walker. Back to Turner. The 3. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Turner's got 8 points.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the
Edwards a screen on Walker. Clock at 6. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Turner with the block.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Pass Pass to Walker. Oh, swiped away. McDaniels from long range. They get it again. Tries again. And it's laid in by Towns.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton on the attack. He gets it in there. Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
But terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Turner for three. McDaniels with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Towns on a screen. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside. Edwards. Halliburton with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Walker, a screen on Gobert. Nembhard, good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Count it. Conley's got 8.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Now here's Conley. The D's right on him. To the middle. Pass to Turner. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Stolen by Conley. Siakam against Towns. Now here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Now Edwards. Inside. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Poke loose. Turner against Gobert. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The fadeaway. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Let's remember, Rudy Gobert, 7'1", very hard to contest effectively.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. But he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Outside Conley. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Outside Walker. Pass to Turner. From deep. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Turner. The shake. Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. No good on the triple.
2 minutes remaining.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. All right, let's get a report. Oh!
Assist from.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
And there's 1:45 left in the second period. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Towns outside from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Nembhard. 5 points in the game. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Conley finds Gobert. Towns, right side. Double team on Towns. Off target at the rim.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to
Turner against Gobert. Pass to Nembhard. Takes a 3. The Pacers again can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And stolen by Gobert. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's McDaniels on the wing. Walker covering. Back to Daniels. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with it. Turner covering. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Indiana ball.
Halliburton outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert played.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We'll be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Neesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Smith in at the 5. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. McConnell outside. The putback. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. Morris. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Toppin. Indiana shooting 40% from the field in this one. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Anderson with a screen on McConnell. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the three. And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 11. McConnell from outside. The Pacers again can't hit. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McLaughlin. He's marked by McConnell. Minnesota calls timeout. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Morris. Counted. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
You love the aggressive play inside from Monte Morris.
McConnell from outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. There's the drive to the right side. Pass to Morris. Reed sets a screen. Morris passes to Reed. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Assisted by
Reed's got his first points of the game.
That's about vision and timing. Monte Morris, a quality passer.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Just great use of the rim to shield the defender from the ball and finish on the reverse.
Now here's Morris. Defense is right there. Yep, that one's good.
Well, this is why you put the ball in Monte Morris's hands. He will make the right decision.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Crossed up the deep perfectly.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Here's McLaughlin. He's marked by McConnell. And he got the whistle. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many
Previous play is under review.
adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Smith no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Anderson with a screen on Matherin. Morris with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Back to Morris. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. So Indiana ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court. Pacers foul. Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good for Morris.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But, boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for McLaughlin. Morris passes to McDaniels. And that comes off the assist by Morris. McDaniels got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive.
And so it's Minnesota. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back to the game after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So for Minnesota right now, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Monte Morris is out there with Mike Conley. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Halliburton against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Morris on the wing. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's McDaniels. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves.
There's a level of intention and leadership right now. Mike Conley understanding my team needs me to score.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. For Minnesota, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And there's the drive. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Halliburton goes to stop the drought. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Outside Conley. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now. I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Outside Conley. McDaniels from long range. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. Halliburton against Edwards. Turner, a screen on Edwards. Halliburton for three. Towns with a rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. And Siakam with the slam.
That is the length of Miles Turner on the defensive end. What a job anticipating and giving his teammate an opportunity in transition. Nice.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mike Conley.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he lays it up and in.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Conley with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. And another basket for Minnesota.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball. At the line for the Timberwolves.
And the technical free throw is good.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.
2K Sports for the latest, present, and one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. You've got Achua, Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Brunson, and Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Turner.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Here's Brunson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot by Turner, no good. The physicality Randle plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Achua. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now, here's Achua. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Achua finds Brunson. Back to Achua. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting for New York, Precious Achua. 2 shots.
That one misses. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Turner with the steal. And here's the break. And Siakam throws it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Pass to Randle. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
3.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randle stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
2.
Now here's Turner.
In the first 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. Back to Siakam. The shot from 20 feet away. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Brunson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen on DiVincenzo. And it's Halliburton missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot's good from Achua.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randle is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Siakam looking around. Halliburton outside. Down low. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Nembhard the pass to Turner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Turner's got 9.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Anunoby with the screen for DiVincenzo. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Takes the three. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Mathurin against DiVincenzo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And some shiftiness from Dante that time with the ball.
Left side, Turner. Both teams have it going here early. Still close through the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They lead, but some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Julius Randle, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Here's Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a...
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Mathurin with a screen on Randall. A 3-ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. There's the pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's the drive. Another shot. Lock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Randall a screen on Halliburton. Brunson finds Randall. Drives to the hoop. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Out to Brunson. Just 3 to shoot. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana leading. Out to Turner. Siakam sets a screen for Turner. On the wing, Mathurin.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Uses the glass to finish the lane. Mathurin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Thompson with it. Halliburton picks him up. That one drops for him. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s. Even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Mathurin for 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Turner from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Your Pacers versus Dance Crew are bringing the heat now at midcourt. They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
On defense, the Knicks. They trail by 1. Shots good by Turner.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Brunson. Pops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
DiVincenzo passes to Achua. On the wing, Anunoby. Goes up the baseline. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Smith in at the center position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Burks. Bucket is good.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
The Pacers shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Smith wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hart. Right side Robinson. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your Fight Squad.
Burks against Mathurin. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And again, New York with the triple.
If you're searching for someone to stretch the defense, Bogdanovich, he might be your guy.
He takes it in. And McConnell gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
In the corner, it's Robinson. Plays it up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And this is where Robinson will do damage. He's got the height, he's got the length, and when he's inside, he's going to capitalize.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. New York moving the ball around into the lane, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bogdanovich. He's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovich off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
And watching Bojan Bogdanovich is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart, whether it's banging down low or shooting from three. This guy makes contributions.
Hart with a screen on McConnell. It's Hart on the wing. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
No coverage. That's a three. Walker's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
McConnell against Robinson. Here's McBride.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside, Walker. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes are gone. Nice shot by Smith.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Walker. Bogdanovich wide open. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And the defense had to know that was coming. Bogdanovich wanting revenge and getting it just like that.
Smith against Robinson. Back to Smith. The kick out to Walker. Inside. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
New York ball.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for New York. Now Burks. Bogdanovich with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Burks. And the rejection by Smith. On the wing, Mathurin. Intercepted. Oh, and here comes Robinson all alone. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Burks, the pass to Bogdanovich.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
When Robinson makes that kind of cut, it makes the defense react and shows off some of the big man's agility.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Count that one. Nemard's got his first bucket of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Anunoby, a screen on Siakam. On deep, Brunson, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Turner finds Siakam. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Back to Turner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Turner's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Siakam outside. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. And he drives in. Shot's good by Achua.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And it's Turner off the drive. Count the bucket. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now.
At the line for Indiana.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter. Knicks trail by 4. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Halliburton looking around. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Turner passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. Back to Turner. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. Here's Achua. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
To the middle. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 3 assists tonight.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
And Brunson has it in the corner. Achua kicks to Brunson. With the drive, and the basket is good.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Pacers leading by 6. Over in the corner, Turner. And Indiana, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. counted.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Knicks trail by 9. Randall surveying the D. His 3-pointers off the mark. Indiana's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Turner finds Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Brunson. And it's Halliburton penetrating. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Siakam outside. Turner passes to Halliburton. Back to Turner. A 3. Hits the 3-point line. And now a 12-point Pacer lead.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Turner. Shoots over Achua. It's deflected. And so the Pacers take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear.
We'll be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Randall and Robinson with a tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Conley. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Brunson with it. Just over a minute and a half in. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got his 2nd bucket on the night. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. To the middle. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Robinson. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's gotten his 2nd bucket.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on Edwards. The drive by DiVincenzo. Robinson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:50 left in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
Left side Brunson. Randall, a screen on Conley. Brunson misses. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 7 and looking good after falling in the first round of the 2023 playoffs, Clark. The Timberwolves still have some work to do.
Yeah, they were hoping the Rudy Gobert trade, VA, would elevate them higher. But this is a team that still needs to grow and develop more. I think their front office is going to stay aggressive in tweaking the roster.
On target from range.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Down low. It's tipped. Stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And the Knicks, another 3.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Conley looking for an opening. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Obi for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player, always looking to make the extra pass.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Edwards a screen on Anunoby. Outside Edwards. Over to the wing. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, in either sense of the word, right? All right, Allie, thank you. Good stuff. Inside goes Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 7.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
There's a screen. Conley passes to Edwards. This one for 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards. Edwards got 4 assists now tonight, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Brunson taking his time here. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call. No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Brunson missing again.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Count it.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Brunson, a screen on Edwards. Robinson on the wing. From about 19, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Robinson passes to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And Clark, it's safe to say that there's more talent in the NBA today than ever before.
I don't think there's any question about that, B.A. There are more outstanding players across the country and around the world than at any time, I think, in the history of the game. In part because of the information age we live in, players from around the world can see examples of excellence from whatever part of the world they happen to be from. And that is huge in inspiring young players to dream and realize their dreams of being NBA players if they have the ability and the work ethic to do so.
Towns on a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Play into a streak. Gobert inside.
I know Rudy's team is loving this, seeing him in full attack mode offensively. A sight to behold.
Now a timeout called by New York. Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. For New York, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randall. Brunson, a screen on Towns. Randall. Oh, wow! Oh,
what's out below?
Big finish.
Oh, Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters.
Towns on a screen. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens. Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Randall, a screen on Conley. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. There's 38 seconds left to play in the half. Edwards, a screen on Brunson. Conley passes to Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. Pass to DiVincenzo. Brunson, a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Brunson. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing. And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
They've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And here's Minnesota now. McLaughlin, pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. No one near him. It's good. McLaughlin's got his first basket of the night.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
That one falls. Reed's got his first points in this one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response. Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A nice shot by McBride.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break. That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do.
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Robinson. Bogdanovic with a screen on Morris. Burks goes in. And he banks in the layup. Burks has got 4 points in the quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
McLaughlin pass to Morris. Inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing. In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Reed. Morris against Burks. Reed a screen on Burks. And it's Morris penetrating. And the shot goes down. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
1:49 left in the third. Pass to McLaughlin. Five on the clock. Kicks it out to Anderson. Achua with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And he throws it down with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Morris. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Hart. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Basket's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And here's Reed. Pass to Anderson. Driving in. And the layup is good off the glass. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Bogdanovic has got his second basket on the night. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Morris passes to McLaughlin. To the inside. Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got his second basket.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for New York, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Picked by Gobert. Edwards with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Edwards good for 3.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down. Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Conley passes to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, that sharp awareness of Towns. Clock running out. He just beats it.
Out to DiVincenzo. Outside Brunson. From the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards against DiVincenzo. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. McDaniels, a screen on DiVincenzo. It's McDaniels on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. Right wing. And here's Gobert from the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Randall. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns, a screen on Brunson. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup by Conley. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
He could have walked to the basket.
Brunson, a screen on Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. That one goes in.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Brunson against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. An easy 2 on the layup. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Anunoby against McDaniels. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Anunoby covering. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
Outside Brunson. Fires from deep. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Towns finds Edwards. DiVincenzo with a steal. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Anunoby. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Edwards can't hit. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Conley to the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Boy, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Conley. Misses. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the drive.
The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus and up. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sport. Always. It's exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Walker out there with Pascal Siakam. And there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 guard. Siakam. Here's Turner, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Conley against Halliburton. Pass to Edwards. And there's the drive. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
Conley kicks to McDaniel. Crafty move. Walker with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Outside Turner. Shot on the wing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley surveying the D. And the pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Siakam a screen on Conley. Outside, Walker. Driving. Oh!
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Halliburton against Conley. into the paint, looking to end the run. Edwards, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start, giving up high percentage looks. That doesn't typically end well. How good was Zach? Felt the taller defender on him, gave a little extra burst, and that's all it took.
Outside Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. Good work defensively by Turner.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Halliburton outside. A reverse. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
The kick out to Towns. Over in the corner, Edwards. Poked away, stolen by Walker. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Siakam finds Turner. It's stolen by Gobert. At the elbow, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Walker looking for an opening. Driving in. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's Edwards on the wing. Out to Conley for the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shoot their first free throws of the night. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And indeed, they're going.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired. Well, the ball, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Turner. Siakam is out there with Walker. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 7.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Halliburton with it. Working on McDaniels. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break. Here we go. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hit you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Halliburton outside. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Conley. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Edwards looking it over. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Lets the 3 fly. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play. Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Towns, the screen. Edwards kicks to Towns. Now here's McDaniels. D right on him. 5 to shoot. Walker with some nice D. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Nembhard's shot is good. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
For 3, Edwards gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Halliburton passes to Turner. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
These players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw, good from Turner.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Fires the 3.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels defending. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
He's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Edwards with the screen for Conley, and they call an illegal screen here. Pacers trail by 4. Left side, Halliburton. Halliburton sets the pick for Siakam. Beyond the arc. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the layup is good. Conley's got 7.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
The shot by Turner, no good. Here's Towns. And the shot goes in. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Turner for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's Morris in at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
There's a screen. Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by McConnell. Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Here's Smith. Passes to Toppin. Smith on the wing. Guarded by Reed. Toppin finds Smith. Here's Mathurin. Here's Neesmith. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 13. Now the pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Anderson outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Smith outside. Pass to Neesmith. And they get it. And Neesmith with the slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
McConnell with it. Still without a basket. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Toppin.
Listen, the painted area is where Obi Toppin can be so dangerous. The athleticism and the tools he has. Look out.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Matherin. Anderson's shot is off. Pacers trail by 8. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Anderson's shot is off. And here are the Pacers now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
They set the pick. Has to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by Indiana?
Back to Smith. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Smith. Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take. Passes it to Nesmith. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Halliburton. 15 seconds left in the third. Dishes it to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Here's McDaniels. No good on the quick three. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Walker. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Both Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So much fun indoors to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end. Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Edwards, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce. Go ahead, Ed.
Here's Walker. And the layup's good off the glass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. Guarded by Walker. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Turner passes to Walker. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Walker with a clean look. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's Conley. Walker with the rebound. Pacers trail by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Nembhard. To tie it up. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Halliburton against Conley. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Clock at 6. The shot by Turner, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Left side, Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. And Halliburton slams it in.
Oh, big-time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Turner for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
You want the answer, can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Pacers trail by 3 to tie it up. Good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Outside, Walker. Outside, Turner. Passes it to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. Turner. It falls!
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
And here's Edwards. The pass to Towns. To stop the run. Oh, missed it. Gobert can't cash in. Here's Nembhard. And a wide open look for Siakam. Can't connect. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with it.